Onegaishimasu. Okay, Zazen. Check your posture. Notice your breathing. Let yourself relax more and more on the out breath. Let your eyes be soft as you look a little bit down in front of you. Feel your long spine, including the back of the neck. So the back of your neck should be straight. So that usually means the chin comes down just a little bit. So the back of the neck is straight like the spine. So it's one smooth line through your spine, including your neck, the back of your neck. The shoulders sit straight down. Relax the abdomen. Let your breath move the abdomen. Okay, slowly come up. Do a bit of a warm up. Okay, start with feet parallel, shoulder width, bend the knees a little bit, and we'll do some arm swings right in the middle here. So there's no weight shift at all, just turning the hips and letting those arms go. Still breathing nice and good in the abdomen. And then a light horse stance, knees bent, and we add a weight shift. Good. Now a long stance, forward and back. Use the legs to shift the weight, okay? Not your upper body, using your legs. So your upper body is just going for the ride. So you press the foot into the ground, sends you back. Press the back foot into the ground, sends you forward. Upper body is just going on a ride, on a smooth rail. And we're still doing arm swings, so relax those shoulders. Breathe deep into the abdomen and switch feet. Charlotte, can you angle your screen down a little bit so I can see more of your movement? Knees bent, hip circles. Other way. Shoulder circles. Other way. Excellent, Senpai Odin. Good job. And knees. Other way. Apart. Together. To the corners and back. Okay, coming up. Equal stretch through both arms. Think of your hand blades and little fingers. Send energy right along the edge of both arms. And to the back corners. Good. Now let's use the rest of our warm-up doing some of Charlotte's program. And we're almost finished going through all of Charlotte's full program, 13th Q, to get her ready for her grading. And so far, Charlotte, you've been doing fantastic on everything. And any corrections that need to be made, you make them right away. So let's see if we can continue with that. So just let's review some basic movement just to make sure we're also still getting warmed up. So Irimi Sugieshi. Irimi Sugieshi, front foot comes offline, a little turn, 45-degree turn. Weight stays in the front leg, so that same leg stays bent the whole time. Of course, we have our good extension here. Okay, let's do a little bit of that. Each. Knee. Forward stance. There we go. Each. Let's have everybody have the left leg forward. So Siler, switch your feet. Charlotte, have your left leg forward. Irimi Sugieshi, ready stance. Bend that front knee, Siler. Each. Yes, Charlotte, switch sides, switch Hanmi. Let's see a good ready stance. Knee. That's nice and quick, Titus. Very sharp. San. Yeah, all the senpai are stepping off with that front foot. You're not just turning, but you're coming off line and turning. Very good, senpai. Shi. Okay, all the senpai looking sharp there. Go. That's it, Charlotte. Couple more. Rope. Yeah, and Charlotte, keep your hands out a bit more the whole time. Don't let them drop at all. Imagine you're holding your sword out. You're protecting your space with your mind and your body, protecting your personal space. So you want to keep that bubble. Seats. Very sharp, Titus. Hutch. Okay, let's do a couple more. Charlotte, I want to see you have that arm, both arms really, but especially that forward arm, up a bit more and out a bit more. It's getting a little bit droopy. Down here somewhere. There you go. That's where you want to keep it. But switch to the other side. I want to see a few on this side again like that. That's it. Protecting your space really strongly with your mind and body really strongly. Okay, senpai, same side. A couple more. Left side forward. Ku. Senpai's looking good. One more. Ju. Yeah, Charlie, keep those hands up. Other side. Migi Hanmi. Irimi Sugieshi. Each. Both hands out. Knee. San. Oh, Charlie, keep those hands out. Don't let them droop down. If they droop down, there's an opening there, right? That's it. You want to keep it like that. Seach. Good extension. All the senpai looking really good. Hutch. Ku. That's better, Charlotte. Ju. Okay, senpai, that's impressive. Okay, now go back to Hidari. Same movement, Irimi Sugieshi. And I'm going to come towards the camera. And so now I'll still be looking for good shape, good extension, good movement, good footwork, but also timing. So before I get about there, you want to get offline and turn and keep your space strong. Keep your shape really strong. So your space is well defined. Okay, left side forward. Hidari Hanmi. Good. Okay, other side. Right side, Migi Hanmi. That's it, senpai. Charlotte, I think maybe move a little bit earlier, a little bit sooner. Got you that time, Charlotte, I think. You gotta move a little bit sooner. Protect your space. Good, couple more. Good job, senpai. Okay, now, right side forward again, just like you were, Migi Hanmi. Ayumi Ashi. Hear me, Ayumi Ashi. So we switch feet. Back foot comes offline, front foot comes back, and we turn. Of course, we're going to switch our hands when we switch our feet. The switching of the legs switches the arms. So the right leg starts as the front leg, and then the left leg is the front leg. So we want to bend it, a forward stance. Here we go. Each. Knee. San. Shi. Look alive, senpai. Stay bright. Go. Charlotte, see those hands out. Protect your space. Broke. Seach. Hutch. Good job, senpai. Okay, let's do the other side. So that means hidari. Right foot comes offline. Left foot comes back. Stay in a forward stance. Here we go. Ready? Each. Forward stance each time. Knee. San. Shi. Okay, senpai, and come towards the camera a couple times. Nice movement, nice and crisp, senpai. A couple more. Okay, senpai, we'll move on to your program because Charlotte has gone off for a bit. So let's move to your program. So let's make sure our strikes are good. Let's do a quick review. Horse stance, we're going to start slow and later on we'll go fast and approaching full power, full speed. So basic, most basic, horse stance, knees out over the feet, hands palms up, turn the hips.
There you go, baby. Look, there you go.
Charlotte. Okay, Charlotte, we moved on to senpai's program. So join us in these basic palm heel strikes. We're in a horse stance here, light horse stance. So we learn to use our legs and hips. Not so much the arms, but legs and hips. Yeah, that's right. Turn those hips. Push the foot into the ground to turn your hips. Remember the shape. Use this part, heel, bottom of the hand. Fingers are pulled back. They can either be bent here at that middle knuckle or straight up. Thumb is right at the side so it doesn't get in the way, tucked away, but not in front, of course, because then you might hit your thumb. Yeah, bend those knees, Odin. Bend those knees, shift the weight. Okay, senpai, notice how I'm moving side to side because I'm shifting the weight. I'm not just turning my hips. This is just turning my hips, shifting the weight and turning the hips. So you get all that power combined. And remember, senpai, the other hand pulls back, right? You're not just striking forward, striking outward, you're also pulling back, and that's because of the hip coming back. That adds even more sharpness. Add speed, power, sharpness to your strike. Good. Now we'll come back to some more strikes in a minute. I want to continue on with Charlotte's program so we can continue to see how well she's doing. So Charlotte, we're going to move to Tachiwaza, Mai Ukemi. Tachiwaza. Tachi means standing. Waza means technique. So we're going to do this technique from standing, Tachiwaza. Mai Ukemi. Mai is front, Ukemi is falling. And it's going to be a roll. Mai Ukemi, so a front fall, front roll. So I'm going to demonstrate once or twice. Hanmi, I make that circle. Point the finger back towards me. So the elbow is pointing the direction I want to go. Then I bend over, touch the circle on the ground. And now it's just like I'm doing it from kneeling. Only difference is that knee won't touch down. I put my head in the wheel and I roll on the outside of the wheel. And you come up in the same hanmi. Come up in the same hanmi. So I have this side forward, I come up, same side forward, and you show me a good hanmi at the end, the beginning at the end. Okay, so senpai, do you have room if you spread out this way? Sideways? Okay, good. Let's see you in a ready stand. Okay, yeah, whatever way you have room, you can set up. Okay, Charlotte, let's see you do some rolls. You guys can do it on your own timing. So go ahead, but start in a good hanmi, finish a good hanmi. Dozo. That's right, Titus. That's it, Odin. And of course, make sure you do the other side as well. So if you haven't done the other side yet, go ahead and work the other side. It's good to see senpai haven't forgotten how to do rolls. That's right, Charlotte, you break it down into steps. Good job. Let's do a couple more. Make sure you work both sides. Breathe out on your roll, right? You breathe out as you do the roll. You can come up in a hanmi no kamae. Okay, Charlotte, do two more, okay? One on each side. And when you come up from your roll, stay in a hanmi no kamae for 3 seconds. So when you come up, count 1, 2, 3 in a ready stance. One, two. Oh, you have to count to 3 at the end, Charlotte. I need to see a good ready stance at the end. Same with senpai. I want you to have a good ready stance at the end. Senpai, make sure you're not going over your head, right? It should be over the shoulder. All the senpai, watch out for that. That's right, Charlotte. Let's see one more like that on the other side. Okay, Odin, that was good control. Good job. One, two, three. All right. Good job, everyone. Now, so that was Mai Ukemi, front falling, front roll. Ushiro Ukemi, back falling. So Tachiwaza from standing. Ushiro, back. Okay, ukemi. So I'll demonstrate. I start and end with a good Hanmi no Kamai, just like the front roll. I kneel down. I tuck that foot in so I don't sit on my foot. My butt can go right to the floor. I tuck my chin. Remember this, Charlotte? Whatever knee is up, that's the side I roll over. So that arm is straight. I roll that knee over that arm. I tuck my chin, sit down. Senpai, you keep your legs the same. So this one, we're not switching feet. Legs stay the same. So you come up in exactly the same Hanmi. Okay, now let's all do this together in steps because it's been a while since maybe Charlotte has done this. And this will be a good review. You can never do the basics too much. So Senpai, let's all do this together. Left leg forward. Ready stance. Drop down on your back knee. It's your right knee. Set up like this. So my left knee is up. That means I'm going to roll over my left side. That means that arm is straight. So there's room for my leg to go over that arm. Of course, my head is on my chest to keep it away from the ground. And my right hand is over here to protect my head and face in case I go a little too flat to the ground. I move this leg out of the way so I don't sit on my leg. I can sit right to the floor. And I keep my legs in the same shape. Here we go. So your left leg is still forward. Come up facing the same direction. Hold it for about 3 seconds to show that you have control over your posture, control over your body and your movement. Still a forward stance. Let's do exactly the same side. Once more on the same side. Okay, left leg forward. Hanmi no Kamai. I drop down on my back knee, my right knee. Tuck my chin. My left leg is up, so I'm going to roll over my left side. So my left arm is straight. Right hand comes over to meet the ground there if I need to. And I move the leg out of the way. I sit down, roll back, keep my legs the same. So I stand up in the same Hanmi no Kamai as I started. Good, okay. Let's do the other side together. Migi Hanmi. Right side forward. So this time I drop down on my left knee. The back knee is the left knee. Right side is up. So I'm going to roll over the left side, the right side. So right arm is straight. So my right leg can get over that arm. Left arm comes across. Get the leg out of the way so I can sit straight down. Round your back, sit down, roll over your right side. Keep your right leg forward when you come up. It's a right Hanmi, just like we started. Okay. Guard position. Forward side and back, just turning your hips. Switch on me. Okay, now, Senpai, if you can all turn sideways so I can see you from the side. That's right. Yeah, go ahead. Okay, Senpai, that's looking good. Face the same way, but switch Hanmi. Let's see some forward strikes, lead hand on this side. That's very sharp, Titus. Very good. Good, all the Senpai are turning the hips. Odin, need to keep your left hand up by your jaw. Guard position. That's right, Siler. Okay, Senpai, good. Okay, let's face each other. No footwork yet, just turning the hips. You're gonna do 1-2 combination. Lead, rear, lead, rear. Okay, so let's do it together on the count. One count is 2 strikes. Keep those knees bent, nice and low and stable. Use the hips. Here we go. Each, ni, san, shi, all in the hips and legs. Go. Rope. Switch on me. Each, ni, san, shi, go. Roke. Oh, we need more hip turning. Siler, more hip turn. You have speed with your arms, but we need to have power. Roke. That's it. Siege. There we go. Hutch. Ku. Ju. Odin, very good. Okay, switch Hanmi. 3 strikes on each count. So that's going to be lead hand, rear hand, lead hand. Here we go. Each. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Roke. Yeah, Siler, you're getting those hips involved. That's good. Siege. Hutch. So Odin, let's make each strike very clear. That backhand's getting a little blurry. It's getting a little blurry. Very clear, very distinct, each one. Siege. Hutch. That's better. Ku. Ju. Oh, okay. Okay, Siler, you're getting some good extension. Yes, good. You're getting nice and good hip turn. Yes, good. But watch where my hands go. Watch this. This is what I'm seeing. So you got power, you have penetration, but we're missing accuracy, right? So that's why we practice a lot, right? That's why we keep reviewing these things, because there's lots of factors that we want to keep and maintain. So you're getting good extension, good hip turn. That means good power, but we're missing the target. So I can have all kinds of power, but if I just hit air, it's not going to do any good, right? So we need to add accuracy. So imagine a line in front of you, a center line, or your own face, at your own face height. Imagine a red circle, whatever you want to imagine. That's a target you can imagine. And you have that extension, good hip turn, and accuracy to the target. Good. Other side. 3 strikes each. Ni. I need to see all those things, including accuracy. San. Shi. Go. Roke. That's it, Odin. Siege. Hutch. Good. In and out. Iromi, entering. Slide step in. Lead hand. Slide step back. Protect. Slide step in. Keep this here. Protecting. Slide step back. Let's do this together. Each. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Now, see how much ground you can cover on the way in and the way out. Make sure you have good posture, good principles. I don't want to move out, slide step out, and be leaning. I might trip, and if I'm leaning, I'm going to fall over. So make sure you stay nice and vertical, good posture. But see how much ground you can cover in, how much ground you can cover back. Each. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Rope. Switch on me. I slide in, lead hand, palm heel, slide back, cover lots of ground. Make sure you have good full extension when you land that front foot. Land that front foot, that's the strike, and you come back. Each. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Roke. Good. Okay. 2 strikes. Lead hand, rear hand. Slide in, slide back. Slide in. Forward hand, rear hand. Slide back. Here we go. Each. Remember to turn those hips. Even though you're sliding in, you still have to turn the hips. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Roke. Siege. Touch. Switch on me. Each. Knee. San. Keep the knees bent so you can use those legs. Shi. Go. Cover lots of ground, but don't bob up, guys. But I'm seeing a little bit of this. Watch. That bobbing. Okay, so we want to stay like our regular principles. You know, we never want to bob up and down. We don't want to bob up and down. Stay even. Keep your legs bent. Each. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Rope. Seats. Touch. We'll slide in. 1, 2, 3. Slide back. We slide in. Lead hand, rear hand, lead hand. Hip, hip, hip. Slide back. Each. Knee. All hips. San. Bend those knees. Shi. Go. Roke. Siege. Touch. Other side. Each. Cover lots of ground without bobbing up and down. Knee. Protect. San. Shi. Big in, big out. Go. Roke. Siege. Touch. Excellent. Okay, so then normally you would demonstrate 5 strike combination, emphasizing power. Normally we do that on a heavy bag. So we're just going to do it in the air. So we're not going to do the footwork in and out, just from where you are, to emphasize power and speed. So lots of legs and hips, 5 strikes. So that's lead hand, rear hand, lead hand, rear hand, lead hand. So we're going to start moderate speed, and you can build up speed and power as we go along. So each count, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, ready. Here we go. Each. Knee. San. Shi. Hips and legs. Go. Roke. Chin down, right? Protect the jaw. Siege. Touch. Other hanmi. So all legs and hips. 5 times each. Knee. San. Shi. Oh. Broke. Siege. Hutch. Very good, Senpai. That's good breathing. Breathing in, expanding out from your center. Breathe out, settling back to your center. Remember, the mind leads the body. Mind, breath, then body. So I expand my mind in, I expand my mind outward. I breathe in, my body follows. I bring my mind back to home base. I breathe out, my body follows. So it might not be exactly the same as my pace. That's fine. You can go at your own pace, but do the proper sequence. The mind leads. And when we want to breathe really deep, usually we breathe out through the mouth, right? Normally we breathe in and out through the nose, but when we're working harder and breathing deeper, it's good to breathe out through the mouth. But whenever we can, we always want to breathe in through the nose if possible. Expand everything, settle back. Open, radiate, and expand. Breathe out, relax, and settle. Good. Now, breathing in, small circle, right? Starting with little finger, come up on the toes, breathing in, even the shoulders come up like you're pulling the energy from the earth. Then we send it back to the earth. So breathing in through the nose, pulling the energy up, breathe out, send it back down. A little bit of tension so we can really relax everything down. Good. And once again, breathe in, expand, breathe out, come back to center. And it's just your mind and breath. It's making your body move.